happy Monday. This is gonna be quick because Fitzgerald's about to go to bed. You see, I got my retainers in. I'm ready. I'm about to lay it down. So today, two things really resonated with me. Well, actually, three. So the first one was I saw one of my old coworkers at one of the schools I service, and she was just saying, "Oh, I travel here, I travel there." She's retired, and so one of the things she said to me was, "Hey, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, so you might as well just live it up." Because I was like, man, I was like, you really enjoying retirement? You just doing it? I mean, and she was so you could tell she was truly in her essence, just in the truth of who she was. She's her energy. She was just really happy and things like that. But really, what it came down to, she was like, man, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You might as well live life the way you want to live it, and that's real. So regardless of what anyone thinks, regardless of what you think is not possible, just create the life you want. That was big for me. Create the life you want. So that was the first thing. And then the second thing was we have to know that we are lovable. You know, that's something I've always kind of struggled with in a sense because when you come with your glass empty, a lot of times you assume the worst. Me and my friend had a conversation about this the other day about how sometimes you just assume the worst, and sometimes not even that bad. You just assume the worst, but when you switch your intentions, coming from a place of fullness and coming from a place of abundance, then I think your mindset shifts because it's like whatever they say to me, they're gonna come from a place of love. If this is happening, I know they're coming from a place of love. So knowing that you are lovable 100% the way that you are, right? So however you are in this moment, you're freaking awesome. You lovable. And so I think also knowing that you are capable of loving yourself. That's huge. That's really the biggest piece. That's huge. Because again, as I always say, we can only love others as deeply as we love ourselves. So understanding and knowing that we're lovable, that was huge for me. Because really what got to, because I kept seeing the message over and over in different ways, but really what got me, my sure thing, shout out to my sure thing. She sent me this song that she's always playing to make you feel my love. It's by Adele. But that was a big time struggle for me. Somebody, because the thing is, when you don't believe that you're lovable, someone can say, you know what, I'm gonna build this mountain for you, and I'm gonna make, you say you want a blue, I'm gonna make it blue for you too. But if you don't feel that you are worthy and lovable, it doesn't matter. So you have to, just as much as we are willing to give love, we also have to be open to receive it, and know that we are deserving of their love as well. So that was a big takeaway for me. Because the thing that I got from today is this: we have to know that we're lovable, and we have to love ourselves. Because guess what? Even if somebody is willing to give you the world, we won't be able to receive it because we don't believe that we're deserving of that. So that was the second thing, and the third thing was the importance of honoring your commitments and your word, right? Because as I'm growing and I'm progressing and spending all this wonderful time alone, doing my work, from a Yanla, aka okay, yeah. So as I'm doing my work, one of the things that I'm learning is that integrity is huge. Integrity, honesty, all those things, that's huge. So one of the things that I've always struggled with is follow through. I mean, not on my jump shot because that thing is tight. But follow through as far as if I say I'm gonna do something, uh, following through and making it happen. So I think for me, the first place for me to begin is by honoring the agreements and the commitments that I make to myself. You know, and so that probably would mean probably not as procrastinating as much. Oh my gosh. Yes, because I am a massive procrastinator. But one of the things that I really want to intentionally do is really work on if I say I'm going to do something, even if I say it to myself, put it on a list or something, that I set an intention and I do everything in my power to do so. You know, I think that's huge. For us as people to do that, because we can only commit, just like love, we can only commit as deeply to another person or to another thing as deeply as we commit to ourselves. So I think that I am going to utilize this time to really learn to commit to myself and my agreements, um, so that I can honor myself as a person. Because really, at this point, it's more about me honoring myself than me doing it for another person, which is I mean, it's a major shift for me. Because again, as I've always said, I've always been in the approval seeking mode of others, but the work that I'm doing now, I think why it's sticking is because it's not for another person, it is solely for me to be the best person that I can. So those are my three big takeaways today. So number one was, hey, life is too short. Live it up. Create the life you want. You know, who cares what people think? Do you, boo? Do you? Okay? And then secondly, we have to know that we are lovable and we are deserving of love and we are worthy of love. Because when we don't, it doesn't matter what anyone does. It doesn't matter what anyone does, because we're not going to be open to receive it, and we're not going to believe that someone loves us as deeply as they do, because we don't love ourselves. So we have to know that we are lovable 100% exactly how we are. And then the third thing was character integrity, but honoring your commitment and your word. So that the thing with that is, it's not about other people. It's about you honoring and committing to yourself. Because again, we can only commit to others as deeply as we commit to ourselves. Because it's really about integrity. You know, that's what it's all about. So those are my tidbits, words of wisdom. I'm about to lay it down because I am exhausted. I have a long week. But again, I am grateful. So I wish you well. Enjoy the rest of your week. Make it great. But it's the Dorky Jock signing off.